Hi everybody, welcome to the Introduction to Administration video. If you come to Back to School Night, you will meet your child's teachers, but you may or may not get the chance to meet the school administrative staff. I wanted to make sure that you at least hear their names and know what they do. Sometimes parents don't know who they should go to if they have an idea or a concern or a thought that they want to share. The goal of this video is to be a guide helping you know who you should contact in various situations and to introduce you to our leadership. So the first people I want to mention are the principals. Deborah Brewer is our upper school principal, so she is responsible for 6th through 12th grade students and teachers. Kyle Ambrose is the principal for the elementary, including kindergarten through 5th grade. The principals are responsible for academic oversight, including the curriculum, the teachers, the lesson plans, and the academic philosophy. If you have a question about academics, they're the ones to contact. Another one of their significant responsibilities is student discipline. So if a student loses their way in class or elsewhere on campus, they're often sent to the principal's office. I do want to speak briefly about our philosophy of discipline. We want to look at each child as someone created in the image of God, but is still in the ongoing process of sanctification. They each have heart issues and ongoing sin that has caused them to maybe lose their way. We don't define them by their mistakes. We don't look at them and say, "You've done something horrible and therefore you must be punished." That's not our goal. Our goal is to address the issues of the heart and to help guide them through their troubles. So when a student is sent to the principal's office for some sort of violation of school policies, the principals are going to take time to talk with them, to share the word of God with them, to try to reach into their heart and find out what's taking place on the inside. Additionally, when a student violates policy here at the school, there normally is some sort of punishment involved. Oftentimes that is something that is automatic or fairly routine. If a student is misbehaving in class consistently, they may be assigned a detention during break or after school. If they have a more significant stumble, or it is something that is becoming repetitive and we're not seeing any change as we deal with it, there might be a more significant discipline procedure enforced. Maybe they'll have a suspension, for example. In all of these situations, we again are partnering with you as their parents. God put them in your family and gave you the responsibility to raise them, not us. But while they're here at school, we're in partnership. So anything that's significant at all, you will be notified by the principal. Just know that the hearts of both Mr. Ambrose and Mrs. Brewer are full of love and care for the students, and their desire is to see growth and change. The next person I want you to know is Pastor Paul Defer. He has served as the upper school campus pastor for many years. He's also a high school Bible teacher and shop teacher. He's also our high school soccer coach, so he does a lot around here. In his capacity as upper school campus pastor, he is in charge of the chapels, the back to school retreats, the community outreach program for the high school students, the BWI trip for juniors and seniors, and lastly, the house system in the high school. These are all areas that he works with the students, not just teaching them about the Word of God, but demonstrating to them and giving them tools they need to share it with others. I love Pastor Paul's heart for the students to learn good theology and to know Christ more and more. Next is Mr. McMillan. He is our athletic director, returning again this year. He does an awesome job with all of our sports. If you have questions or concerns that are related to athletics, Mr. McMillan is your primary contact point. He hires and supervises the coaches. He ensures that we are in compliance with all of the rules of the governing bodies of the organizations in which we participate. He oversees the implementation of all policies related to athletics. If you don't know him, find him sometime at a game or at a back-to-school night and introduce yourself. It's going to be a great year in athletics, and Mr. McMillan does a great job running the ship. Amy Haygood also serves in several different capacities. She assists Mr. McMillan in the athletic department. She serves in the community engagement and student life role, coordinating the student council, organizing fundraising, and much more. You will hear a lot from Mrs. Haygood this year as she works with the students to create a fun and interactive culture. Steve Vance is a teacher in the high school teaching English, Bible, and Spanish. He is also the dual credit coordinator for the high school students. So when a student wants to take a dual credit class while they're enrolled here at LCS, he helps facilitate that process. We mainly partner with LeTourneau, but we have on occasion partnered with other colleges as well. Mr. Vance handles that process. Returning to the school office as captain and commander of the front desk is Miss Shayna Didlake. She came in last year and did a fabulous job, and I am so excited to have her back this year. She is the friendly voice on the phone when you call the school. She can answer many questions or help you find the person who can. She will also help when you come to the office. One department that is new this year is we have kind of reorganized how we do special services at LCS. We have put out some emails about this and we've put some information on our website, but I do want to mention that we have 2 new coordinators for special services. In the upper school, we have Cheryl Fortier, who will be the upper school special services coordinator, and in the lower school, in elementary, we have Evie Matthews, who will be the special services coordinator. Working directly with them are Brianna Brown and Carla Matthews as well as Terry Springer. So those are a couple of other people who are going to be working with our students with learning differences and who need accommodations in the classroom to help them get the support and services they need to really thrive. We do have some other department heads that are in administration, but they work primarily within the organization and not directly with the parents. These include Jerry Flory, Director of Human Resources, Carla Matthews, Business Manager, Kurt Harris, Facilities Manager, Shauna Reeves, Food Services Manager, and Blaze Herring, Groundskeeper and Gym and Field Maintenance. Kathy Harris and Jacqueline Alexander also work hard on our facilities and technology. We so appreciate these people who work behind the scenes to make everything we do with the students possible. Again, I just want to reiterate partnership and communication. If you have a question or a concern, come to us in the spirit of partnership and let's work together to see your kids raised in their academic knowledge and in their relationship with the Lord. Thanks so much.